Hi, everyone. Welcome to another session of the Chaos Crew's continuing adventures. Um, so last time, party, you know, may have found out that Mayloon War Dragon was possessed by an intellect devourer, who Solaris now has in her bag because they've come to an agreement. Sunspot may have had a memory come forward in his trance of, well, several memories of various things, including when he was a kid, Laryl Silverhand disintegrating one of his friends, a druid, a druid from his tribe, sort of going off with an apprentice wizard off into the world beyond the forest, and also something that he assumes is probably from a previous life, where he was called Halloweth Never. Um, and then kind of talk to Laryl about all that. And Patience, our friend Patience, took Mayloon's weapon, Azure Edge, the rune axe, which supposedly has the spirit of the first warlord of Waterdeep. The first warlord of Waterdeep, Leyrune, within it. Also, Solaris ran into her fiance Renair again, tracked him down, and they decided that they're going to, before their wedding, they're going to go and try and find this fountain of youth that the Stone of Galore has told them about.
Nothing bad can happen.
No, in exchange for being freed from its stony form. Uh, so we're going to start with you guys, sort of prepped in the noodle troll, ready to go. The Stone of Galore has told you, Solaris, that this Fountain of Youth is down in Undermountain, in a place that it calls Willowwood.
Yeah, Undermountain, my favorite place in all of Waterdeep. Yep.
Yeah, mine too.
Sweet, Undermountain. I've always wanted to go there.
No, you don't.
I died there.
Wait, we were already there. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, we got to do that again.
Okay.
Are we going to Skullport again on the way there?
Well, I mean, we could, I suppose.
Which way's faster?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do we know which way is faster?
The Stone of Galore says, well, Willowwood is on the river.
If you does that mean Skullport is faster?
I would say so.
Okay, who just say that. To? The stone, he says that Skullport's faster. This willow thingamajiggy's on the river.
Well, lucky us, I know a way, says Kurayami. And she opens the door behind the bar and dives down into the chamber in our basement.
Yami, you're way too excited about this.
Patience walks down.
I'm just excited about the tunnel.
Patience walks down, sees the little kobold statue, shrugs, rubs its nose, and continues moving forward.
Yeah, Sunspot will do the same, just a little rub on the nose.
I give it a pat on the head, rub the nose, walk by.
And the luck of the Krishkrash is upon all of you as we can go down into Undermountain.
Is it luck?
Is it?
That's a good question, actually.
Maybe he functions like Ilmater and he takes the suffering for you.
Maybe. That's very possible. So this tunnel, which we carved with the mechanical beholder, kind of wraps around beneath the city for a good while. We're walking for like 10-20 minutes, but eventually it opens up into the side of a chamber that looks like it has an archway on the far wall, with a map beside it, which I believe everybody with Patience would recognize, because we've been here before. It's on the first level of Undermountain.
Oh no.
And there's an archway, and it has a sort of a 23 levels of Undermountain. And the third level has like a little skull button next to it, which when we pressed it before, it said Skull Mountain or Skullport portal inactive. But now Maybe it's not.
I press the button.
Ooh. So before you get to the button, Patience, you're just gonna walk over to where the button is?
Yep.
I need you to make me a dex save.
Oh, I'm good at those. I think I'm dead. 11.
Hey, Patience, wait, we built a... Oh,
So,
shit.
yeah, this door goes underneath, and you fall
Oh, I forgot
through
about that.
a pit trap into a pit where you find an undead dude, like, standing there. Like, he was just sort of, like, sitting in the corner, like, twiddling his thumbs, and he goes, "Oh! At last, my revenge!" And he draws a blade.
Sunspot's gonna
Yeah.
poke
Oh
his
yeah,
head
I
over.
pull out Ass Edge then.
Oh, boo.
Hey, what's up?
Oh,
Wait,
Hey.
wait a minute.
wait. Is he cool?
You're not one of the fine fellows.
No,
I am
Patience
fi-
isn't...
What are you
No,
talking?
Patient.
I'm
Wait,
fine.
Patient. No, you're not one of the fine fellows, though.
I'm a fellow and I'm fine. What are you talking about?
You love
You're
Daggerford?
gorgeous, baby.
Dagger who?
Daggerford.
No.
Hey, my brother works there.
I don't
I
know.
thought we killed this guy, or like re-killed him.
No, we left
No,
him here so
you
other
just left
people
him
could
in
fall in
there.
the trap.
And we had a whole trapdoor montage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Cobalt built. Remember?
Exactly. And very poorly painted on the top. That
Mhm.
look like stone.
Mm-hmm.
Worked
We worked hard on this.
I have a passive of
True,
8.
we did.
I have a passive of 8.
That
so
tracks
I'm
pretty well.
I'm one of the few that would fall for this. Literally fall for this.
Patience, you need a lift?
No, I'm fine. What? It's okay that you're down here. As I talk to him,
It's
but I'm also
okay.
talking to Sunspot.
No, it's not okay. But I shall have my revenge against the fine fellows who put me here.
You know, revenge is bittersweet, right?
It will be fine enough on my tongue.
Do you have a tongue?
Yes, and he pokes his tongue out, and you see like a maggot like out of it.
Ugh.
I lean instead of just casting fly and leaving. I lean against the wall and I say, "So what did these fine Daggerford whatevers do to you?"
Well, they betrayed me. They argued over how to split treasure and such. And they slit my throat in my sleep and took my holy symbol and threw me down in this pit.
Man, that sucks, buddy.
When you bring them to me, I shall wrap my fingers around their throats and squeeze the life out of their bodies.
If you promise not to do that, I can get you out of here.
I guess that would be kind of nice, but also, all I'll seek is revenge if you do. I hope you know that. I mean, I just want to...
I'm gonna roll a religion check to see what kind of undead he is.
Sure.
Wow, nat 20.
Ooh, yeah, he's a revenant. So you know that revenants are basically... The spirit is, like, attached to the body by, like, a traumatic death. Like a feeling of betrayal just kind of links it together. So that the spirit can't find rest until basically it enacts its revenge upon those it blames for its death.
Would there be any other thing that you could do, that they could do, that would quench your thirst for revenge?
Good question.
Maybe donate the money to your loved ones?
I have no loved ones. My
That's
only
rough, buddy.
love. My only love was the Temple of Joaquin, the god of coin and fortune.
Sunspot's like sitting with his
Oh.
feet into the pit, just like on the ledge, just watching this whole thing.
Thank you, the player here, donating bits.
Oh,
A certain Jeanette.
I feel some sort of weight lifted off my heavy heart.
Wait, Solaris, are you dropping purple crystals down here? What's...
Mhm. I am.
Right.
Looks at camera. Well, thank you, Uncanny Adventures.
That was quite an uncanny thing that just happened in our adventure.
Indeed.
Perhaps maybe... Do you know how much what you were supposed to get from them?
Interesting.
Sorry, I'm sure there's not that much detail in the actual adventure.
There isn't, but I'll look into it. Let's see.
Patience is looking to redeem this revenant.
He says, I was owed 27 gold, and they slew me because of it.
That's it?
Yes! There wasn't much treasure on the first level of Undermountain.
If you
It's kind of embarrassing.
If you go with me, with us, and I donate 27 gold to Joaquin, the church, and Aya donates 400 bits, would you be at rest?
I may consider it.
Thank you, Aya Golander, for the bits.
Yes, I would join your party, but if we come across my friends, I can't promise that I won't pay them back their own type of coin.
I understand being what you are, and we are just getting bits everywhere. Thank you, Aya, for
Yeah.
additional bits.
Oh,
I think she's
Yeah.
evening it out.
I feel a great power speaking to me.
Oh,
Is that you?
Oh, she gave 27 bits for the guy.
For the Revenant.
Oh my god.
Sunspot's gonna look over at Solaris. Why did we put him here again? Like, I know it's for the pit, but who did we think was following us?
I don't remember thinking somebody was following us. Yami, wasn't it that we figured it was a safe bet to like put him in there because that meant we didn't have to hurt him. He wouldn't hurt somebody else unless they were stupid enough to fall in the pit. And so it was kind of a win-win. And we said we'd bring his people back so he could finish him off.
Also, the trap little thing. I mean, Krishkrash seems so excited about building a trap door. So, I mean,
He did.
How could I say
He
no to
did.
that base?
We had a whole montage.
It's true.
It was a good montage.
Montage!
Oh, jeez, Cap Callie, thank you for the bits.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's the bits train,
And
y'all.
now there's a hype train, Scotty.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
So this revenant, through the sheer power of the goodwill coming off Patience and some sort of divine like intervention coming down,
Just climbs on all the purple diamonds.
upon this former half-elf cleric of Joaquin, Haleth Gark.
Nice.
Thank you, Mad Classist, for the subscription.
Oh my god.
That's me. Somebody gifted it to me.
Yeah,
I
thank
don't know
you
what
for the
just
gift.
happened.
You now have my rubber ducky Twitch emoji. There you go.
Haleth
Hey!
Gark, his body starts to
I have
like,
no idea what's
glow.
happening.
It starts to like glow before you, Patience, and he says, I think your kindness has shown me the way, dear tiefling.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Oh god, yes.
Okay, so he leaves, right? He was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
is he like a spirit ascending, or is he just like his body falling apart?
His spirit is like detaching from his body.
Whoa. Patience, you broke him.
He's
I-
glitching.
Can I roll a religion check for Joaquin to see if there's like any like a little saying for Joaquin or something I could say on his passing?
Sure.
Another nat 20. Thank you, Joaquin.
Whoa.
You are with me today.
Wowie, wow.
So
Holy crap.
I say something along the lines of, may you find wealth in the afterlife. May the bits rain upon you as they are upon us today. Thank you once again, Uncanny Adventures, for additional bits.
So, and with that, our amazing Twitch chat frees Haleth Gark's spirit, which detaches.
We get the anime power friendship thing where like all of our friends' faces show up in the background, you know.
Lily.
Alvax with the power of friendship.
Solaris, like, how did I get here?
And his spirit, Sunspot, you see the spirit of this half elf just kind of fly up past you out of the pit and just sort of disappear through the roof above.
Taylor be with you.
Another gifted sub. What is happening?
Whoa! Wow.
There's this anonymous gifter.
Come on, anonymous gifter. They're back.
I agree. It's the connection of all.
Ooh.
That's a level 1 hype train. Done. You're on level 2.
Oh my god.
I don't know what that means.
I truly have no idea what's happening.
Welcome to Twitch, everybody.
I know what's
Welcome to
happening, but I
Undermountain.
don't know what's happening.
All right, so you want to climb out of the pit?
I cast fly.
Okay. And then you're gonna go and you're gonna press the teleport button.
I like to think that Patience is just rising up on everything that's filling the pit. All the gems and things.
We can go with that if you want. I don't even
Okay.
cast fly. Just okay.
So you rise to the top and are free.
I scoop up a handful.
Wow.
I scoop up a handful. I walk over to the little kobold statue that was like 10 feet back, and I just put it in the pile.
The little
Hey, he's Colonel back.
You got like a little speaker in it.
We need a little speak that when there's a donation.
Yeah, I put a little magic mouth on it that does that.
Thank you for your patronage.
Colonel back be with you.
One day I'll be a real dragon.
One day we'll eradicate all gnomes. Thank you for your support.
Adorable.
Oh, even in death, he's committing hate crimes.
Oh.
Okay, all right. So you guys want to press the skullport button and
Yeah. Okay, we press the button.
okay. So when you press the button, the archway fills with light, and if you step through, you will appear pretty much right in the main square of Skullport, with the bridge that sort of looks over. Well, right now it's collapsed, but the broken bridge that goes over to Skull Island, and there's this docks here, and there's nasty like fish stand put right in front of this archway. So you basically get guys walk out and like, oh, fish, hello.
Hey guys, isn't that Sun Death dude still here?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Aren't we all like... Are we criminals or are we heroes now?
Well, I mean,
That's a good question.
Entropy's in charge, so I think that we're heroes.
Okay, well, Yami puts up like her clothes over her head just to hide herself.
Look at Yami. Oh, put my hood over my head.
You
Okay.
guys, I don't know.
I don't have a hood, so I'm just
Yeah,
chilling.
the two that caused the most threat to the whole place are just like, whatever. We
The
just
two
want-
who took down a whole fort when they were 9 inches tall. We're just like,
Mhm.
meh.
Yeah,
They're looking
Yeah.
for a little elf.
It's
Come on.
it's ballista thrower. That's just your title.
Yeah.
yeah. There's a wanted poster with a little life-sized, action figure-sized elf. Have you seen this elf?
Ballista thrower, wyvern pain.
Crimes. Lit the whole fort on fire with alchemist fire.
Punched Commander Sundeath's wyvern and paralyzed it.
Smacked it a couple times.
God.
What,
They
Summoned a
just
bunch
can't
of
get the
rats.
nose right.
what other titles can we have for Sunspot?
He has
Um,
so many titles.
Favored
Yes.
of Neverwinter.
Well, that's already
Oh,
included.
that's a terrible title.
Let's see. Racking of Waterdeep.
We got another
Honorary
sub.
Guard of
Thank you.
Neverwinter.
Thank you
Ballista
for another
thrower.
sub. Whoever.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Whoever's doing this.
Oh, that is another anonymous. So thank you, another anonymous
Magically, yeah.
sub.
Undermountain is a magic place, y'all.
It is.
Is our boat still down here? The infamous Xanathar sucks.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'll say the Xanathar Sucks is still down here.
Because I don't know how we would have gotten out
It's true.
of the port.
That's
Could
true.
we shrink it again?
The locks are still not working really, so
That's
Yeah.
true.
Hey, it says on the river, right? We got a boat.
Mm,
Oh, that
that's a
works
good
out.
idea, Sunspot.
Fair, we could do that. That would definitely work out.
Indeed. All right, you want to go? Let's do it.
I don't know if someone's anonymously gifting or if this is part of that hype train thing, because there was another anonymous sub. So thank you.
Well, when it came to me, it said like an anonymous gifter is giving you the
Yeah.
subscription.
Yeah, you can do that. When
Yeah.
you go to subscribe, that's like an option where you can just
Mhm.
gift it to somebody randomly.
Interesting.
Interesting. All right.
Wow, okay. Check out the new emote, everybody. There you go.
Oh,
That's cool.
so
Choo choo.
that's fitting. So you guys are gonna climb aboard the Xanathar Sucks.
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
So you see, Peggy Stickbeard is here.
Oh,
And
hey.
he is.
You're that guy from the lighthouse.
Hey.
I am.
Hey, you
What
still
of
got
it?
the tentacles.
I do. What of it again?
I was just commenting.
We're
I
heading,
thought.
we're heading to some fountain or something, right?
Fountain?
Of Ute.
Oh, yeah.
The Fountain of Youth. I know that. I spent many days in my young days looking for the Fountain of Youth.
Many days of
Oh,
my youth
good.
looking for the Fountain of Youth.
It's funny. I never found it. And I lost all my youths looking for it.
Yeah, you also lost all your limbs, but
That too.
That was part of it, wasn't it? But now I got new limbs.
They look good.
Thank you.
hey, you haven't seen my bird around here, have you? See materialize again yet?
Nay, I haven't seen him.
Yeah. All right.
Nor hide nor hair.
Feathers.
Feathers.
Birds have feathers.
Wasn't he made of water last time I saw him?
Yeah, and then he got turned into mud
Ew.
and kind of just like and killed the fish.
I thought I saw him holding an
Mm.
oil lamp, flying away or something, but whatever.
I know somebody who likes lamps. No, somebody else.
Peggy Stickbeard looks at the camera and says, I'm sure, viewer, will never see Mar-a-Lago again.
Who's he talking to? As it like goes to us, and he's just like looking at nothing.
I think it's like dramatic, like a theater thing.
Oh, okay. And then like there's like the camera, and I'm like facing the opposite direction, and I wink.
There you go, Patience. There you go. Got me pats you on the back. All right. So you guys want to go sailing down the river Sargoth?
Yes,
Sure.
that is such a fantasy name.
I know it is. So set out down, upstream along the river Sargoth, pushing against the current with these pirates who they get on the oars and they start. It actually looks like the mast, like Yami helps like detach the mast and like put it down so you guys can actually fit in these tunnels, because otherwise the mast would just go scraping along the roof. And you guys are able to push along with your crew, leading the way, and eventually you sort of pass by what looks like there's like a fish on the side that looks like it's made of turquoise, and it sort of like follows the ship as you guys are going, almost like a sequenced lights that are kind of like, so it looks like the fish like jumps out of the water and like keeps swimming alongside the ship.
Oh,
Hmm.
Don't like that.
Is that supposed to happen?
I don't know, maybe.
I mean, at this point, I'm not surprised by anything anymore.
I'm just like,
That's true.
neat.
Everybody take your pictures.
I got on like a goofy cap hat.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody give me a perception check.
Ooh, I'm good at those.
Ooh, what's my perception again?
Ooh,
I'm pretty good at those too.
I rolled well, which is the only reason this is a 16.
Mine's
Ooh.
a 17.
Mine would be a 26.
Wow, holy cow.
Show off.
All right.
I rolled a 17 on the die to have a +9.
Wow.
I have a
All you guys.
-2.
Oh,
All
okay.
of you guys watch this glowing fish kind of like along the wall, and it looks like sort of down by where the river, sort of the surface of it is, on the stone cavern wall, it looks like there's a faucet that's hanging off the side. And the fish seems to like go to it and then it disappears. And Sunspot, you would also see that there appear to be a lot of fish in the water that almost look like they're almost like circle shaped, and they have green, brown, and blue stripes on their bodies.
Are these waterlies? Out of character?
Oh, Scott! Wow.
Because I'm writing a water guide. Of course, I know
That's
about
fair.
these weird, exotic aquatic creatures.
That's
Fair.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
so I was gonna like point out
We
the
should jump in.
edge of the ship. Guys, look, there's fish. Look, fish.
Oh, look, fish.
Oh, are they glowing?
A little bit.
I
Yeah,
forget. I forget if they glow or not.
I forget too, but I'm gonna say the stripes kind of have like a glow to them. That makes sense.
Guys, we should go fishing.
Unfortunately, I don't have any fishing equipment. I never had the patience for it. Looks camera.
You
If
hear,
only we had
you
a
hear,
guide to
you hear
fishing.
you hear an audible laughter fill the tunnel.
We had
Alistair, is that you?
a trickery domain cleric. That'd be like the perfect I cast minor illusion.
Just canned laughter.
Yeah.
So what would you guys like to do? The ship continues to sort of push on down or upstream. What would you guys like to do?
Is
I
that
can
fish
make
still
a s-
following us?
I can make a
No, it
Oh, it
looks
went
like
into
it
the
went
faucet and
to the
stuff.
faucet and it just disappeared.
Okay.
I can make a spear as a packed weapon.
Pretty cool.
Spear
Gonna
fishing.
go spear fishing?
Spear fishing.
I bring up a spear. I find a spare rope that we have. I
There's
try
plenty
to
on the ship.
securely have it on there and just nat 20.
What the heck?
Whoa! Wow.
The
As a-
luck of Krishkrash is with us today.
As Patience looks into reflection and he just sees an elf with a white silvery beard. Apparently.
Wow. So yeah, you toss the spear down, and you spear like. Let me actually roll for this. Wait.
An
Yeah,
aboleth.
You spear 8 of these water lees on your spear, basically,
Wow.
including it looks like a rare single color variant. It's just flat green, no stripes.
Is it like Animal Crossing? It just comes up and I just hold it.
Yeah,
And it was like really
basically,
small,
like-
but when it gets out of the water, it's like 3 times my size.
Yeah, you just see the shadow when you're throwing it down.
Can we
Oh,
eat
boy.
those?
I don't know. Nature check, I guess.
You can always try, I guess.
Am I proficient with nature? No, I didn't think so. 11 nature.
Let's see.
I'm gonna roll 2 for nature with my
So-
whole no modifier.
I was going to do
You know-
survival.
Okay. Well, patience.
Sunspot don't know shit.
Patience. You know that these little buddies are called Wallies, and they are voracious eaters that can consume at least their weight in food every 3 days. And their bite contains a paralytic venom. They travel in schools. They are incredibly fearless. And also, yeah, that you can eat them. Oh wow. Okay, so the flesh of Watley. You know,
It's
you
very
know that the flesh-
prized, right?
You know what the flesh of Watley
Is it like a
delicious.
blowfish where you have to cut like this
That's-
very
I was
precise
gonna
little
say,
strip?
yeah. And their organs are used in the creation of paralytic poisons and salves.
I have
In
that.
addition, their scales are used to decorate clothing and jewelry.
I have all of that in my document on the.
Very interesting.
Oh, that is. I didn't think I was going to run into these ever. So,
Yeah. They're from the Ruins of Undermountain 2, the Deep Levels box set. So
I have like all the fish options that are in there.
also they are prized because treasures can sometimes be found inside of them.
I'm going to try a survival check. And because I'm so horrible at it, I'm going to use the same spear. to try to fillet a fish. The connection of all, I got a 16.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's with a -2, by the way.
Yeah, okay. So you use the spear and just like slice these fish open one at a time. You like almost perfectly peel off the scales, these bright shiny scales. Cut out the little poison organs, perhaps for later use. I don't know. And
Paladin poisons?
Hmm.
No, I'm joking. It's whatever.
And you slice them open. However, it does not look like there's any treasure inside the 8 that you caught.
Understandable.
Hey, Patience, are you going to use those organs?
No.
Can I?
What a weird question.
Well, no, because I want to see if I can do something.
Oh no, of course, yeah.
Like
So
this is the North Star.
I
You gonna
have
eat that arm?
So I have 10 darts. And I want to try and see if I could dip them in like the paralyzing stuff to like
Sure.
so that when I throw a dart at someone, I might paralyze them.
Sure. Yeah. I'm not gonna make you roll, I don't think. Yeah.
Not even to not accidentally paralyze himself.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'll have you make a survival check.
Wow, thanks, Jeanette.
Love you, Jamey.
Well, it is contact poison, I'm pretty sure.
True, yeah.
Okay, what's my survival?
Jamey says, now Sunspot, be careful.
I'm pulling up the stats for this. Give me a sec.
That's true. If you have 5th edition stats for it, Scott, I mean.
Yeah, I made this like months ago. Let me find it.
Hold up. All right.
Solaris looks at Jamey and says, 5 gold pieces. He screws up and paralyzes himself.
With my passive perception of 19, I hear that.
I'll match it.
I don't.
Natural 20.
Yay!
Whoa! Wow!
So that's a 25.
Dang! All right, so you're able to milk these organs for all the poison they got.
Little organ udders.
Yeah. And you get enough venom to coat all of your darts in, and you do not poison yourself.
Hooray!
Very, very good. Very nice.
This is a handy tool we'll use later.
I give Jamey 5 gold pieces.
Telekinetically picks it up and puts it in her bag.
I should get a cut of that.
I give Sunspot a gold piece.
Oh, okay. Jamey was about to lift a gold piece out of her purse and then puts it back. And Peggy Stickbeard's like, well, viewer, I'm kind of surprised they didn't go for the faucet, but oh well. As the faucet, it's like 10 feet behind the ship now, disappearing down the tunnel.
It's fine.
Yeah, you guys
will come back for it.
Okay.
We can get on the way back.
I guess. So the ship continues on. And a few minutes later, coming up in your vision ahead of you, is what looks like an island that kind of splits the stream. And it actually looks like the river is not big enough for the ship to continue past there, like the big ship, I mean. But on the island, yeah, don't cross the streams. On the island are what look like old ruins that straddle an island in the middle of the river. Its crumbling walls attest to its age, and the toll of moisture in the cavern has taken on it. No entrance to the ruins is visible, but 12 pedestals, 9 of which support statues of warriors of various races, stand sort of around the periphery of the island, around this like ruined structure on it.
I mean, if I were a fountain of youth, I would hide there.
Peggy's like, aye, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Lower the anchor, we can't continue any farther up. And, they drop the anchor, and Peggy's like, well, we could drop the jolly boats for you, if you're feeling jolly.
I didn't know boats had a mood. Okay.
I mean, I'm good.
Oh, oh yeah, Sunspot. I forgot. How could I forget?
Well, if I could walk on water, I'd be fine too, but I don't have that ability.
Neither do I.
I don't have that spell.
I could just do it.
Yeah, well, I can do this. And Yami's gonna mighty leap off the boat and jump onto one of the pedestals on the island. Beat that, mister!
I just... Because I could also walk on vertical surfaces, so I just walk down the side of the ship and keep going.
Wow, that is neat. As I'm looking over.
Well, I guess it'll be 2 for the jolly boat then, eh? And the other pirates will go as they lower this one boat. One of them has a little hook hand that they kind of untwirl it with. And the boat lowers into the water for Sunspot, or not Sunspot, for Solaris and Patience.
As they're doing that, I just like lean over to Solaris and I'm like, I could have just had us fly over, but I don't want to be rude.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Save that. We might need it for later.
Wow, that is a jolly boat.
One of the pirates says, "Oh, I'm so glad you like it."
There's just a little smiley face painted on it.
Face painted on it. It's a little beholder that has a small
Oh no!
face. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So you guys want to head down into the jolly boat and start going over?
Might as well. We don't want to leave them to their own devices over there. They might get in trouble.
All right,
Smash cut. Hey, Yami, dare me to press this button? Smack.
Actually, Sunspot, since you and Yami got to the island first, would you like to look around before anybody else
Yes,
gets
of
there?
course.
Uh-oh.
Make me an investigation roll. Or what's your passive, actually?
My passive perception or investigation?
Both, let's say.
Passive investigation would be a whole 10.
Okay.
My passive perception is a 19.
Oh, dang. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Looking around, actually, in that case, you don't even really have to look very hard. It looks like there is a illusion that is covering a door on this ruin. You can see the sort
Yami,
of
there's a
wobble.
door.
Oh,
Door.
let's check it out.
Okay. Is there like a big stick nearby that I could use to poke at it?
Actually, this island is like completely bare rock. From looks
Ugh.
actually, let me roll for the luck of Krishkrash. Oh, what? Yeah, there is a stick, actually. It looks like it came downstream and is stuck on the tip of the island.
I take the stick. Yeah, I guess I'll go investigate the door.
Okay, sure.
Kind of just... That's a whole 2.
Oh.
This dice is killing me. It's going in jail.
So you're gonna poke the door with the stick? Is that
Like,
pointer?
a little bit, yeah. It's like...
Interesting. Okay. So as you poke it, I mean, nothing happens. Seems all right. It does feel like there's a solid door sort of behind this illusion.
There's a door back there, Yami.
Oh. What do you say, mister? You want to open it?
I mean, if there's a handle, I think I'm the only one who can open it at the moment.
I guess you have a point.
Is there a handle?
There is.
Hold on.
Yes.
Trying to just, you know what? Sunspot has a wisdom of 20. He's gonna wait. He's gonna wait for the others to come.
Are you gonna carve a prosthetic hand and like make a finger a shiv?
I just pull out a little knife and just start whittling the stick.
Put it on the end of a 10-foot pole.
Oh, that'd be pretty good, actually. Yeah. I call this my pointer finger.
Rudimentary spear.
So Patience and Solaris, you guys land on this rocky island between the two streams. looks like it connects again on the other side of the island to a larger sort of stream.
Mhm.
There are these 12 pillars, 3 of which do not have statues on them, and then this big stone building that it appears Sunspot and Jamey are messing with.
What are the statues of again?
They're of warriors of various races. Some of them are dwarves. Some of them look like they are elves. Some of them look like they are humans.
Do I notice anything that lets me know what their significance is?
I'll attempt a history check on that.
Yeah, make me a history check.
Okay.
17.
Well, I got a 4.
17. Patience. Looking at them, you believe that these various statues might be from the time when Waterdeep, long time ago, when the area where Waterdeep is now was home to an elven city, and the Undermountain in the Underhalls under Mount Waterdeep was inhabited by dwarves.
Oh, this is really old stuff. This is like before humans were here, as I point at it.
Oh.
Interesting. And Jamey looks up and she says, "Well, why is there a human statue then?" She sort of points at it with her one stump.
Well,
Yeah, why is there a human statue?
Well, back when the elves had a city above and the dwarves had a city below, there were still humans. They just they weren't the majority.
Oh.
I wonder.
But that must have been someone really important for a human, because humans are always mundane, to say the least.
Hey, wait a minute.
I was gonna say Jamey looks at
He
Solaris.
said it, not me.
I didn't say it either.
I don't appreciate that.
I'm always seen as Asmodeus blood, so it's it is what it is.
Wait, you have Asmodeus blood?
No, I have Zariel's, but it's whatever.
Wait.
I don't have either, and I mean, people still look at me funny.
It's just people get really angry at horny people. It's just that just happens.
That's fair. When you're horny on Maine, it's kind of difficult.
That's fair.
Unless you have a license. You're fine.
A license to be horny on Maine?
You haven't seen that?
No.
There's like a meme of like some guy holding it, and it's just like a driver's license, but it just says like horny license, Maine horny license. Anyway, whatever. So,
I mean, we all can't have elf privilege.
Solaris just
looks at the wood elf, which is probably the least of the privileged of elves.
That's true. Well, besides Drow, maybe.
Well, Drow consider themselves privileged. I mean, in terms of attitude, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, this person must have been really important. So with the 17 history, I wouldn't know the name. Most likely, that would probably be a higher history.
Looking at it, it actually seems when you look at it with the 17 history, you're kind of flicking through. You don't remember any like human heroes who would like a statue down. I don't know, that's weird. Okay.
Check the ears on the statue. Maybe there's an elf who got the ears knocked off.
No, maybe.
No,
Maybe.
you don't think that they were like real people and there's something that did this to them?
Are there any carvings on them?
Oh, you mean they got petrified?
I guess that's a possibility.
Maybe.
Is there anything on the pedestal, like an engraving or a description or anything? No.
Nope. Maybe he's a dwelf.
A what?
A dwelf, a dwarf elf.
I've never met one. I'd love to.
A larf.
No, that doesn't work. We got to workshop that.
Are they still considered a half elf at that point? If they're half elf,
They're
half dwarf?
An ARF.
ARF.
An ARF. ARF the mighty.
I believe there actually is a second edition half elf, half dwarf somewhere, but it's whatever.
How high are these pedestals?
So they all appear to be about 20 feet off the ground for the statue.
Ooh, wow.
Except the 3 that don't have statues.
Are the statues like life size, or are they like larger than life looking?
They're life-sized, yeah.
Gosh, should I get on one of the podiums?
I was just thinking about that myself.
Well, I mean, if you do and you get petrified, I don't think I can do anything to help. Just saying.
Neither can I. For all my psionic power that I've expanded since I lost my hands, I can't do that.
But if you
So you
are,
think all these people got on the pedestals and then just got immediately petrified?
but if you're,
Maybe.
but if you get cursed by it, I'm your man.
Hmm.
Anything else though, I can't help.
I don't know. There's this door here. I'm very.
Yeah, but it's a door.
I know.
We can always come back to the pedestals like the faucet. We'll just put it on the list. I'll make a
Yeah.
list. I pull out a piece of
return
parchment.
voyage. I see.
Yes.
Okay.
Faucet.
Whoever's still alive can get on the faucet.
What? There's a door?
pedestal.
Where?
Oh, it's right here.
Oh,
and
right
I
here.
poke at it with the stick.
That's a wall.
Yeah, there's a wall.
You see the stick.
Or is
like,
it?
Go through the stone.
Wow,
Oh,
that is some squishy stone.
Hmm.
Oh, it's an illusion. Okay.
Yes,
Oh.
patience. Yes, I was being patient to see if you would notice. What?
Oh, thank you.
Yes, of course.
I try to open the door.
Oh, sure. You're gonna reach the illusion.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me.
Oh boy.
Oh, actually, so when you grab onto the door,
Mm-hmm.
you want to push it open.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. Make me a Constitution save.
Cool. Cool. That 3.
Oh. Okay, I gotta look something up real quick. Hold on.
Suddenly, Patience is on one of the pedestals, and he's made of stone.
Scott rolls yet another new character.
A hatch underneath the floor opens up just enough that a hook comes through and hits me in the back of the heel, knocking me forward into a
Ouchie,
spike
ouchie.
pit. That's an actual.
And you get
those
dragged
are
out. Ah!
those are actual medieval traps, and a lot of those are in 2nd edition. That's why I'm like,
Wow.
I might have just killed myself here.
He's doing a lot of
So-
rolling.
Mm-hmm.
You
He made a
take-
face.
You take 27 necrotic damage,
Oh, that's all. Okay.
and your hit point maximum is reduced by that amount.
Oh, that's all.
Oh, hey, you have about the same number of hit points as me now.
As you feel necrotic energy just course through you. But you do push the door open.
Well, I guess it's good I didn't touch it.
Does Patience's skin go from this, nice robust color to sort of dull for a second? And a little cracked. A little
Like that
dust.
makes sense.
That door hurt. That door hurt.
Now, do you try and release it, Patience?
Well, I would by default. The second you take pain, you normally try to.
Oh, well, you can't. It seems like your hand is stuck to it somehow.
I cast remove
This is
curse.
why you don't touch things in the
Ooh,
dungeon.
remove curse. Okay. So you remove curse and your hand pops off of it.
Okay, I think we
Okay,
need.
so that's going to set the tone for the rest of the ruins, guys.
That's
Okay,
supposed to be
I
the
think we
rule
should be
since
more
we started.
careful. We're gonna be more careful. I'm moving up ahead. All right, let's go. All right, I walk in.
So, looking into the
Sunspot
room,
very carefully shimmies through so he's not touching the door.
as you sort of shimmy past it, it looks like there is a screaming face on the door, Sunspot.
Ah!
Is it a green devil's face?
No.
Thank you.
It looks like, like in the wood when it kind of except you can definitely see it. It's not just where you study it and you can see it. It looks like in the grain of the wood.
Is it like a dwarven face?
Interesting. Yes, I'll say yes.
Okay. I was just
Let's
gonna
don't
assume
touch the door.
dwarven because dwarven.
It's kind of stretched and distended, but yeah.
Hmm.
You can kind of make out the beard and all that.
Oh yeah, me and doors. I should just never be near doors. Yeah. Anyway,
Actually, inside.
doors with
Of
faces
the-
on them specifically.
Yeah. Inside of the room, beyond that door, is what looks like a alchemy lab. There's a lot of beakers and bibs and bobs and potions and vials, all set up on tables and stuff. Looks like there's a kitchen table with an ice box to the side. It looks like this is someone's lab essentially. And it looks like there's cages in here too.
Anything in them?
No.
Hmm.
It's like if there's maybe some bone bits at the bottom.
Ooh. And how big are the cages?
Big enough for a person.
Oh, ew.
Guys, I have a perfect way for us to investigate. And I pull out my
Okay.
stick. And I just like lightly poke one of the cages.
You know, I
Like,
hear that old adventurers used to use something called a 10-foot pole, but I never thought to buy one.
We're not old.
I've heard
Well-
tales of a merchant who would wander around and give people 10-foot poles.
It's always helpful.
That's very strange.
Apparently somebody paid him a whole bunch and it like saved his life. And that was like his way of paying him back or something.
That's good to know.
I guess that's one way to make money. Also, it looks like there are 2 doors in this room as well.
2 more doors?
Yep.
That we can't simply walk through.
No, they're closed. They're closed
Okay.
doors.
Okay.
can I examine this ice box?
Sure. Give me an investigation roll.
I'm not good at these.
I
Why do
will
I keep
help.
investigating things?
I will help, giving you advantage.
Okay, good. Even with advantage, that's a 10.
Yeah, it's definitely an ice box.
Guys, it's an ice box.
Oh, is there anything good in there?
Oh,
You open it, you don't see anything.
oh, we could put some of that
Nope.
the fish meat we have in there. You know, to preserve it.
It's true,
yeah.
we could. Yeah.
It's true.
Pick it up on the way
Here.
back.
I opened it again. Put the fish in.
Mhm. As you guys are putting the fish in, a magic mouth appears on the ceiling. It's huge.
Oh no.
Oh,
Big stone lips, and it says, "Trespassers will die. Get out now."
Oh no, we're not trespassing. We own this.
Instinctually, you hear the scream of a little girl as sacred flames hits the mouth. I don't think it does anything. So.
No, the mouth just goes back in. Does anybody want to check out anything else in this room? As you fill the ice box up, are you going to take the ice box with you?
we can come back through for it.
Oh my god! Okay.
Apparently, we're
I'll
coming
make a
back this
note.
way.
Yeah, I don't know why it screamed. That was like a really it's like a little girl scream. You know, that was pretty pathetic.
Yeah.
Let's take the box.
I reached into my little documentarian sack and I started writing a deed saying we own these runes. Then I notarize it. See,
Oh my god! There we go.
we own this.
The mouth has just faded back in and doesn't reappear.
Excellent.
You always gotta have documentation.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you file that with Home Office.
And definitely keep that in case there actually are papers in here.
Oh yes, there does appear to be a shelf of books.
Ooh, I investigate the
it-
shelf of books.
It looks like a lot of the books have been like taken, but some of them are kind of left behind.
I get a, let's see, investigation plus that plus It's supposed to be something I'm good at.
Books. Books forgotten in time. Things that no one wants anymore. And it's like, Thaco, how does it work?
All right, I only got a 10 on my investigation too.
What's your passive though?
My
That's the real
passive
question.
investigation is a 13.
Okay. So looking through the books that are left behind, they seem to detail vile experiments and how to find unusual spell components.
Unusual in what way?
You know, various things that are like, oh yeah, if you use the goo from a crystal ooze, you know, you can use it in a potion of acid resistance. Or if you take the heart from such and such monster and you distill the blood inside the heart down, you know,
This
you
is
can
why
create an
I'm
extra powerful potion of healing.
If you dry out an elf or a wood elf's heart, disintegrate.
They're
You
incredibly
replace it with a
tasty.
tiefling heart.
This is why magic people and stuff creep me out, because somebody had to think to try this first.
Notes about the legendary head of Vecna.
There is 100% notes about the head of Vecna in here, yeah.
Has
Oh,
like-
anybody heard of Vecna?
This isn't about reagents, but it's kind of a funny prank you could pull on your friends.
Oh my.
wow.
Try later, it says.
We find 3 headless skeletons later.
Jesus.
Anyway. So there's 2 other doors?
Yes. Yep.
Wow. Thanks for the scream. Anyway,
That was Magic Mouth.
yeah, we'll go with that. I take out a shovel and I use my shovel to gently poke the door open.
Right. The door easily opens.
Can I like look at it for traps while Patience is doing that?
Sure you can.
Is that investigation or perception?
I would say either or. Yeah.
All right, well, 25.
Oh yeah. You don't see any traps on the door. However, when he opens the door, it looks like there is one of the stones right behind the door. It looks like it is a foot like button.
I just grab the back of Patience's like shirt collar and don't walk forward. And I point at the depressed foot portion. I'm like, that looks dangerous.
I poke the shovel at it.
I move back.
I'm like holding the very end of the shovel, and I'm like trying to be as far away as possible.
A magic mouth appears on the door and says,
I smack it with the shovel.
Fools be you who enter the sacred place. Fools be you who enter the sacred place of Spite the Mighty. And the door slams shut in your face. And there's suddenly nothing really happens, but the door slams shut in your face, basically.
I fill in the first portion of the deed. Spite the Mighty, grantor to Sunspot, grantee.
Okay, you guys get the next door.
And actually, when you looked beyond, it actually looked like there was like a bedroom in there. The glimpse.
Oh, it's just his privacy. Someone should check out the other door.
You want to try the other door? Okay.
Yeah, someone should. As I look over at Solaris.
I mean, Solaris, you want to take it? I could take it.
Well, why don't we do this together, like old time's sake? You know.
Okay.
All right, let's take a look.
Yami, since she doesn't have hands, she'll raise her foot up with her boot.
I got a 13 on perception to check out this door.
Okay. Yeah, seems fine.
Looks great. Where's that shovel?
Here you go.
Yami's foot is already
Oops, never mind.
crashing through the door. Opened it.
How do you feel? Any like bad juju?
No, not really.
Okay.
I poke the shovel around all the corners of the door frame, and then I chuck the shovel in to see if anything happens.
Nope. Doesn't look like anything happens.
I tap my stick at the like little stones out the door.
Stones at the front. So actually, it looks like this one has a like a ornamental rug sitting on the front, and you're gonna tap around.
Yeah, just kind of like a little bit of tapping.
So
a little bit of tappage.
First off, the rug around the stick.
My stick.
Second, when you're pressing down, there looks like there's a button under the rug that is depressed, and suddenly there is a loud that fills the room with a stinking cloud.
Ew! It farted.
And you hear a magic mouth with like a laugh, just sort of.
Guys, it's just me. The traps ones were inside, more of just a minor annoyance.
Are you still holding the 10-foot pole?
No, the rug has it.
The rug grabbed it out of my hand.
I look at it and it catches on fire as I cast Great Bonfire right on its square.
My God!
My stick!
Its poor fibers burn with the stick inside it.
No, my stick!
Until nothing is left but ash.
Well, we need to get another stick.
I don't think
that
there
was
are
literally
anymore.
the only stick on the island.
Yeah.
And the stinking cloud just sort of hangs in the room beyond. The yellow vapors just.
Luckily, that wasn't flammable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do we do about that?
Oh, I know. I have something. Yami will, and she'll use whirlwind to fill the room with a whirlwind that also scatters all the stuff inside it around.
I was gonna say, what if there was something expensive and fragile in there?
Oh well. It disperses the cloud, however.
Why didn't you just use your little fan, Yami? Just
This was more fun.
I reluctantly step in the room after that. After it
I-
looks like it's dissipated.
I grab him by the collar again before he can go all the way in. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa.
I just poke my head in, like I don't enter the room, I
Wait,
just stick my head in.
I look around at and I'm like,
guillotine.
and I'm like, Yami, Patience, and Sunspot, just and I just do a quick prayer, and you all have bless.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Maybe your god's all right, Solaris. I guess I should have figured since you worship her, you know.
Yeah, this is all new, this whole thing.
Oh yeah.
I got old, and all of a sudden there was this whole, like, we're a little closer than we were before.
Hmm.
We're working on our relationship.
I don't think that's gonna happen when I'm old, but you know.
Yeah. You know.
Guys, I'm starting to doubt the Fountain of Youth is in here.
I think maybe it was up the faucet.
Hmm. I guess
been.
maybe.
why would it be up a faucet? It's supposed to be a
It's a
fountain,
little
right?
weird, yeah.
Well, what fountain's got to drain somewhere, right? Like
Hmm.
maybe we just had to drink from the stupid little faucet, and it was a fountain of youth. Boom, done.
That would have been a little embarrassing.
But you know what? That's the thing. Nobody ever thinks of the easy solution. They think, oh, it's got to be difficult. Ooh, fountain of youth. It's going to be this huge quest, and really, it's like, hey, show up. There's a fountain. Take a sip. You're done. Good. Young.
With
Great.
a fish that just points at it, yeah.
Oh, was
Yeah.
there any of those books that had anything on it?
Well, what is it about the books?
Did they
You wanna
have anything about the Fountain of Youth?
Oh, actually.
Passive investigation's 10, but I guess I'll investigate.
Yeah, roll for me.
9.
You have bless.
Doesn't look like
Oh.
it. That's true, you have bless. You
You got a little bit of
10.
No. Looking through it, no, you don't see anything.
What am I gonna ever do with this? And it's like how to get back health after total health has been taken away. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Scroll of truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scroll of truth. Don't blindly walk through doors, or you'll probably get killed in a dungeon. Yeah.
Should we keep going?
Yeah,
Or-
sure. Why not? We gotta make this worth it, right?
Sure.
Alright.
I
So
guess.
you guys want to check this room?
Might as well.
Okay. So, looking around, you don't have to roll. Easy enough. It looks like there is a journal in here. Looks like it was sort of hidden underneath a hollow sort of brick.
Hmm.
If I had my stick, I could poke it.
I hand you my shovel.
I take the shovel and I use it like the edge of the shovel to flip the cover open.
It looks like the book says property of Kumar on it.
Bar.
Guys, it's the quest to find the Castle of White.
I've heard of that quest.
I'm glad you and I went the same mindset. I was
As
about
soon
to
as you
say.
said Kumar, I was like,
What color are the bricks in here? White.
Yeah, same.
Maybe this is the White Castle.
Mm.
maybe the White Castle was the friends we made along the way.
God, these sliders, not that good. I don't think this was worth
All
it.
right, I guess.
It needs
So
ketchup.
You want to keep flipping through the book. It looks like it is full of haikus about love.
Talk a lot about Mount Fuji.
I just
Wait a minute, what? Mount Fuji?
Oh, the joke on the haikus where they always
Yeah,
make the last line.
Yami looks at it and she's like, "Oh." And her eyes kind of like widen as she like flips to a page and just sort of stops on it.
What are you reading? I poke my head
I
like
try and
over
look over and
Yami's
read
shoulder.
it.
I like climb up on her back and look over her shoulder.
As the
These-
magic mouth once again goes off.
These names
Mhm.
are. So this is where I'm from. She points to a name that says Yoshida. And this is my mom's name.
Your mom's name?
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think we should go.
Yummy, is this your dad's book?
What?
She rips the page out. I don't know, and I don't want to really talk about it right now.
I take the rest of the book.
Page.
I take the rest of the book and start flipping through it.
Oh, my lady, you are like a dream to me, you know.
Met in a cherry tree grove. Pink petals flying down.
Kumar, huh?
Kumar-chan.
Oh, Kumar-chan. You're too much for me.
I won't go further than that, but all right. So that's the one item of interest we see in the room, right?
In this room, yeah. And Yami
Is there
just
a
kind of
door?
no. In this room, it does not look like there's any more doors.
Oh, good question, a little gnome in chat. Are there pictures?
That's a good
In
question.
the book that I'm reading, because since Sunspot took the book back, he's flipping through.
Yeah, I feel like there are some little like page illustrations here and there. They are about what you'd expect from a, you know, there's some Dream of the Fisherman's Wife type of stuff in here. You know, that kind of thing.
I'm gonna flip to the very last page to read the last haiku that's in it.
Okay. Seems like pretty average haiku. But it speaks of having to go off once again, new places to see, new people to meet, you know.
Is it the breakup letter?
It doesn't seem like a breakup letter so much as it does just like, you know, every relationship is fleeting, and perhaps someday we'll come together again, as autumn always returns. But until that day, I'll always be looking after you in your dreams, you know.
I'm gonna take the book and I'm gonna put it in my little bag.
Okay. Kumar, what kind of a name is Kumar? Yami's just sort of standing in a corner thinking to herself.
Wow, that was a weird chamber of secrets.
Yeah. She takes the haiku back out and looks at it and then crumples it up again and puts it back in her clothes.
All right, I guess we'll go. Let's go.
Don't forget the fish in the fridge.
Is there anywhere else to go?
Yeah, the faucet.
There was the other door that you guys opened and then closed again. And who knows? Maybe there's something else hidden in this white castle. Or maybe not.
That's helpful.
Wow, you know.
I open the door and try to avoid that spot in the ground.
Ooh, okay. Make me an athletics roll.
Oh, cool.
Bunny hop.
Oh, A. There we go. That's a roll I've been needing tonight. 22.
Oh yeah, very easy.
Hey.
You just right over the little foot pad. And you see that this room, once again, the door appears and says, "Fools be you who enter the sacred place of Spite the Mighty." And the door actually slams shut behind you as you jump in, but you do not activate the trap. And in here, there appears to be a massive 4-poster bed that appears very nicely made. Looks freshly made.
Freshly made.
Mm-hmm. And it appears there is another shelf that has been cleared out in this room.
All right. I just like say loudly through the door, "I'm fine." And then I since my passive perception is 8 and my passive investigation is 10, I'm going to say my investigation in the room is literally just ransack, or I just like grab random stuff and just throw it over my shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah, 7. So
Okay.
Sounds like it's gonna lean over to Yami. Should we go in there or just let him do his thing?
I don't see any potions.
You're like crashing.
No spear behind that mirror. All right.
That's a good question. I don't know. It's up to you, Sunspot. I say just let Patience do whatever he wants.
Yeah, there's nothing valuable in here. It's just all this golden jewelry.
Wait! Wait! As I'm pounding on the door.
just as money. I mean, I just tried shredding it, burning it, and eventually I just gave it all away.
There's this weird glowing sword. Yeah. Holy Avenger goes flying out the window.
Ooh, okay. So
I tried. You don't appear to find anything on your investigation.
Okay. I try to open the door and get back over again without touching the blade.
Oh gosh, so you're gonna lean over? Okay,
yeah,
make me an acrobatics roll.
That's why I'm like, oh no. That was cocked. Okay. Okay, so I just got a nat 20.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 20.
Okay. So you lean over and easily open the door and are able to pull yourself back over. You basically, I'm gonna say you like get onto the handle and like kind of ride the door.
I say, is it like when you were a kid and you just hang on the door as it swung open?
Exactly. And yeah.
Did you find anything good, Patience?
Nope.
All right. I trust you.
Maybe someone ransacked this place already.
I feel like there should be another door somewhere.
Maybe. Should we look around one more time just in case?
Might as well.
All right.
Wouldn't hurt.
Everybody want to give me an investigation roll?
Sure.
One more go over of the rooms.
I got a 15. 15.
5. I'm rolling like crap today.
18.
Oh, wow. Okay, so Patience. You didn't find anything in that other room. However, in the shelf that Solaris checked out in this main laboratory, it looks like one of the books that is still there is like actually a lever.
Oh, come on.
And you pull it.
Pull the lever, Patience. Wrong lever!
Wrong lever!
Well, it'll be a Scooby-Doo style where I accidentally do it. I don't actually find it.
And like we're all searching the other part of the room and the bookcase just swivels, so Patience is gone.
I do the Fred thing where I'm like leaning the chair and it like slides over and I fall down it.
And there's a completely identical bookcase. Yeah.
Hey, where'd Patience go?
But a section on one of the shelves basically opens up, and it looks like there is some stuff inside.
Ooh.
Looks like there is a potion that is
goodies.
Filled with like bubbling liquid that like changes colors every time it bubbles. There is a bag that seems to be sitting there, and there is also a chest, like a little chest.
Oh, hey, I think I found something.
Oh, well done, Patience.
Good job.
Bravo.
Should we check these things out?
Yeah. Can I try to identify what I think the potion is?
Sure you can.
That Arcana roll?
Yeah.
I stay at least 10 feet away.
Wait, so are you have obviator stuff, don't you?
Oh wait, I have. Let's see.
That deals with potions, don't you?
I have.
I remember.
So once, let's see. I can use an action to use my alchemist supplies to identify any unknown substance, including alchemical items, potions, and other magical substances. Once I use the feature, I can not use it again until after a long rest. So I could identify this one object. I think Solaris would do it just because I think it would impress her friends that she would know.
So Solaris pulls out her chemistry set and starts, interesting. You are able to recognize this after some careful examination as a potion of rainbow hues, Solaris.
Potion of rainbow hues. What do I think this does?
So you know that if you drink this potion, you will gain the ability to freely change the color of your body and your equipment.
Forever?
For the next 10 minutes.
Oh. Now, if the potion runs out and you haven't changed back to normal, do I think it sticks?
You don't think so, not usually.
I explain.
If this potion is different, it's possible. But the average one, no.
All right, I will explain to everyone what this potion does.
Ooh, interesting.
Didn't you mention
It's
your
like
cobalt
that time
turned
when
green?
you turned green, Yami.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
That never happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
You were like completely green.
I don't know. What? No.
Totally green, head to
No.
toe. Like,
Wait,
yep.
That sounds made up.
You got really sick?
Yes.
Well, there have been times.
Yami, sick.
Thank you, Sunspot.
I want to investigate the bag.
Sure.
I'll leave that stuff up to you guys. I'm not really the
I'll poke
inquisitive
around
type.
at the bag.
Okay. Would you like to make an Arcana check, Mr. Sunspot?
I'll try, but with how I've been rolling today.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Hey.
Whoa! Wow. Wait.
Hey.
Okay. So
Which is just a
inside
20.
the bag, which appears to have intricate little embroidered animals around it. It looks like there is a little ball of fur sitting in the bag.
Do I know what this is?
I know what this is.
It's tricky, this bag.
Mhm.
What
Maybe.
color is the bag?
It's just an indeterminate color.
You should use the potion on the bag.
To
my
change
God.
the color.
It's a white bag.
Ooh.
Use the
That
potion
actually
on
would
the
be-
bag and make it the highest level bag for 10 minutes.
I'm gonna take the bag.
Sure.
I'm gonna tie it around my waist.
There's a reason why the
Yes,
slotty
I know what this
Lord of
is.
Color is so important into the multiverse.
Ooh, yes. Rinbu.
Mm-hmm.
Love that guy. And there's also a chest in this compartment, a secret compartment.
I'm going to unmute and then I'm going to check the chest for traps.
All right. So it doesn't look like the chest has any traps, just kind of, looking it over on the outside. Would you like to open it?
I will do so. Very carefully. Yep, I'll do it.
Okay. So inside, the chest appears like it is empty. Yeah. Just be a little empty chest.
Can I see
Maybe
that
it's a-
shovel?
There you go.
I poked the shovel in like the handle side down into the chest.
Is it a chest of holding?
The sort of velvet red bottom of the chest looks like it moves as you poke it.
Ooh, I hand back the shovel and then I very delicately attempt to move, like reveal what is underneath this.
Okay.
Oh God, I don't like your face. Normally I like your face, Dylan. I don't like your face right then.
It's a mimic, run!
Multiple scythe blades pop out.
So as you pull back the red velvet, make me a charisma saving throw, Solaris.
Oh, you're
Oh,
good at
no.
those.
I'm good at these.
Oh no.
I got a 4.
So Patience and Sunspot, Solaris disappears and the little chest just sort of onto the ground.
I run over and open the chest.
Is there a little Solaris inside? Help!
So are you gonna open the chest and look inside?
Yeah, like an idiot.
Make me a charisma saving throw.
Come on, it's patience we're talking about here.
Oh boy.
I rolled horrible. 29, nat 20.
Whoa! Holy cow! Oh my God!
That is
Right,
the
so
fifth nat
look,
20 for me today.
It looks like there is a mirror on the bottom of this chest. And inside it, you see indistinct, shadowy shapes instead of your own reflection.
Oh, come on.
And Solaris, you
Yeah.
find yourself sitting in what looks like a thick fog with just kind of a flat, loamy earth ground underneath you.
Hello?
Your voice
Hello?
just echoes. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hey, Galore, where are we?
I believe we're in some sort of magical prison.
Damn it, this is why I'm not supposed to touch things.
So it would seem.
How do we get
I am
out?
a master of time and space, but not while I am this miserable stone.
How do we get out of this?
Do you have any teleportation magic?
So technically, yes, but it's really unreliable for the most part. Like it dropped us in the ocean this one time, and then another time it dropped us in front of a beholder that wanted to kill us.
If I had to guess, this is what you looked into was a mirror of life trapping. So it's either that or your friends will have to break it.
Okay. Well, we'll give him a minute, and
On the plus side, your miserable mortal body won't age anymore while you're inside here.
well, great, because I don't have so many years left at this age.
Yeah.
And it's not miserable for the most part. It's been okay.
Your miserable, pitiful, limited mortal existence.
Hey, you're a rock right now. Don't judge.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. I go, wait. Oh, I open the bag of holding and look inside. Hey, you okay in there?
Yeah, what's going on?
Got stuck in some kind of magical prison. We're working on it.
Oh. Can we get out of there? Yeah, good luck.
All right, thanks.
I don't want to be in a magic prison.
Well, nah, me either. Okay. Just want to make sure you were okay.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Cool. Okay. I close the bag.
Okay.
So, Sunspot patience. What would you like to do?
Patience,
So,
what's in there?
something cursed or something. I don't know. Some kind of mirror that looks magical, and I think in the bad way because Solaris just disappeared.
Mirror.
I could attempt to dispel the mirror's magic. You think I should
Oh.
try that?
Yeah, I try that. Maybe.
If I
Go
do
for
that, I can't cast anything really big for another hour or so.
Oh.
It's my last spell for a while.
I mean, the other thing I can think of is just punching it. That's
Yeah,
kind of what I
maybe.
do.
But that might kill her.
I have heard of mirrors that trap people inside them, and if you break it,
Okay.
Try punching it.
Pulls out a coin. So.
Oh,
On
decision
heads.
this time.
On heads.
Ooh,
Yeah,
interesting.
exactly. On heads, I attempt to dispel it.
okay,
On tails, we break the mirror.
got it.
I'm going to use my dragon, my gold coin.
Interesting.
Anybody else a Who fan? Because I got Tommy lyrics going through my head right now.
So,
yeah.
dwarf side's head, dragon side's tails.
Okay.
Dragon side. So, I drop the box, I shatter it.
Okay, so
Yeah, I
you
wanted to do that.
throw the box down, and the mirror shatters. Solaris, you are ejected,
Whoa!
as are
Oh
some
boy.
other creatures.
Damn it.
I
knew
was expecting this.
I knew there was going to be a con.
I knew probably there were other people
There is a wolf man who is wearing a red vest who is shot out of it. And there is also a big monstrous merman creature that is shot out, and it just kind of flaps on the floor. And the werewolf is like, let's roll initiative.
Oh, yay.
Yay!
I just gotta slink it to the background.
A bush appears, and you do your wood elf thing, and you just merge with it.
Yeah.
6.
All right.
Oh,
17.
you gotta love mirror traps.
Yeah. All right. And Sunspot, what did you get?
18.
Oh, wow. Okay. So that means our friend Sunspot will go first. Was it a 6 you got? Patience?
Yes, a 6.
Okay.
Oh, oops, I just sent it to you, Scott. Sorry. Yes, Sunspot, you would be first.
So does the mer person look aggressive, or
Yes, but it does not seem like it can really maneuver that well in this
Okay.
room.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run up to Wolf Boy
Hmm.
and I'm gonna go, bad dog, bad, and I just start smacking
Wait.
him on the snoot.
Wait, they might not be enemies. As you're running up.
I've just given him some smacks on the snoot. Tell him to be a good boy.
Has a minute passed since I cast Bless?
Yeah, I would say so.
Also, technically you went to another plane, so I think that cancels it out.
Yeah, well, it's true.
Even if it's a pocket one.
13 probably doesn't hit.
Let me double check. I need to actually pull up werewolf stats. Werewolf AC is. Oh, actually, it does hit.
Oh, cool.
Hmm.
Then 18 and a 14.
All right.
So I think that'll hit.
You have magical attacks as a monk, right?
Yeah, my fists are magic.
Okay. So hit with all of them?
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's roll that damage. $18 magic bludgeon damage that starts smacking him on the snoot. Just no, bad boy.
As you start smacking him on the snout, it looks like his vest starts to like unravel. It looks like there's a little heart embroidered on the chest of the vest that starts to like unravel, almost like a heart container in like a video game that starts to lower as you start hitting him on the snout.
Bad boy.
It still has some red inside it, however. Let's see. Solaris, it would be your turn after that.
Fantastic. As a bonus action, you see me touch my forehead, and then this moonlight sort of shines on my existing armor. I give myself Shield of Faith, make my armor go up a little bit because these look scary. And then how far away is Werewolf Boy?
I'd say like 5 feet from you. It's pretty much right next to you.
Great. And my friend Sunspot is standing right there too, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm gonna come after Werewolf Boy, and I'm gonna use my dagger, Regret, and I'm gonna try to stab a werewolf with Regret.
All right.
How's a 23 sound to hit?
That'll hit.
Okay. With sneak attack damage, my damage is a total of 27.
Whoa. Okay. So when you stab this little bad boy here, the rest of the heart container basically goes out, and the vest like disappears off his body, and he just sort of as you stab through the vest into his flesh.
I pull out the dagger. Oh, oops. Yeah, I'm gonna stay there because I already used my bonus action this turn.
And the wolf man kind of just like so hungry. And it's going to.
We have fish in the ice box.
We brought fish.
It's gonna leap on you, Solaris. Actually, it's going to try and go after you, Solaris. But it sees the holy symbol of Selune that you wear.
Yeah.
And its eyes kind of like, and instead it goes after Sunspot. So let's see. Make 2 attacks.
Sorry, Sunspot. My goddess protected me.
So that's a 12 on the first attack, Sunspot. I assume that doesn't hit.
Nope.
And it's gonna be a 22 on the second attack.
That does hit.
Oh, okay. So this guy is going to come at you with his bite. He'll try and bite down on you. Take a little bite. So you're going to take 7 piercing damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Also, I'm now at 69 health.
Nice.
I felt the need to have to explain that. Constitution, you say?
Yes.
Oh boy, this is going to be fun.
Sunspot gets a new title.
Okay.
4.
So this werewolf just bites down on you and like
no,
starts shaking around. Then our little friend here, the Miro,
hello.
It is going
flopping
to
on the ground.
Lift itself up on its arms, and it sees you just sort of standing there, Patience, and it's going to say something in Abyssal, just sort of. Can you speak Abyssal?
No, but I know what
Okay.
Abyssal is. That is
Okay.
not a language I like.
And it is going to try and like fish hug you as it leaps at you. Let me see. What would that be? That would be oh gosh. It's a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. That's first attack. And then the second one will be a 12.
12 does not.
Okay. So it rakes at you with its claws for 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
Ouch. And yeah, it just sort of as it comes towards you and sort of pushes itself a little farther. Jamey, what's Jamey gonna do here? Yami's going to I think she's gonna wrap her arms around the werewolf and try and rip it off of Sunspot. So she's gonna do a post strength
suplex
against this werewolf. Ooh, yeah, she could put it into a suplex, yeah. Oh yeah. Yami got a 16, the werewolf got a 2 on the die.
Nice.
So Yami basically just rips the werewolf off of Sunspot, which probably leaves a good hole in Sunspot, but then she just sort of flips it over, and she's gonna use her brute strike damage, a little extra. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, it's 15. Okay. So she deals 15 damage as she suplexes the werewolf off of Sunspot. And the werewolf was like, and it looks like it's sort of like bleeds a little bit as she kind of flicks it into one of these tables of alchemical supplies, which actually.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Interesting. Oh, okay. So as she suplexes the werewolf, we roll 2d.
I think Xanathar's Lost notes everything else has rules for if you drink too many potions.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know if that counts for this.
Okay, so the werewolf, by this miscability of potions and little potion supplies, is affected by a potion of clairvoyance as a third eyeball appears on its forehead, and by a and as the werewolf sort of like rolls over, you see flames between its teeth.
Helping or hurting, Yami? Helping or hurting?
Well, I heard it. And then Patience, it's your turn.
As a bonus action, looking over at Sunspot, while still being grappled by this fish man, Sunspot heals 10.
Oh, I didn't need healing, but okay.
Because the werewolf kind of grabbed onto you and then it got violently ripped off.
Yeah.
What you missed.
Yeah. It's
yeah. And I look down at the Murrow gal, bit person, and I don't think I have tongues. I guess in common, I look at it and I say, we can split ways peacefully, Adam.
Interesting.
But I don't know if but both in and out of character, I'm not sure if he understands.
Roll me persuasion or intimidate, and you'll do it at a disadvantage, I want to say.
Because he spoke in Abyssal,
yes.
It will be intimidation.
Okay.
Because I am holding myself back at disadvantage. With disadvantage, it is a dirty 20. Because I am proficient with intimidation, but I rarely use it.
Okay. This marrow kind of, when you say that, its eyes kind of like look at you, and it kind of looks like it backs away from you a little bit on its arms, and sort of looks at the door that's open onto the river behind you.
I just gesture to it. That's my turn, I guess.
All right, Sunspot, we're back to you.
Okay, so
Jamey ripped this werewolf off you. It's probably hurt you a little bit, but it's no longer latched
where's
onto
the
your
werewolf now at?
Jamey flipped it over into one of the tables that had beakers and stuff on it, which now broke underneath it, but it is, starting to crawl back up.
Like, how far away is it from me?
Oh, it's like 10 feet. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go back like 20 feet or as far back as I can.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna look at the werewolf. Go. All right, playtime's over, and I pull out "Get Wrecked, Bitch."
Oh no!
And ready.
Don't kill it.
I don't know how close to death it is.
Good question.
I'm just saying, Patience says that to you. That's it. You don't have to listen to him.
How bad is the werewolf looking?
It does not look bloodied yet.
Yeah, I'm going to try to hit it with 2 of my silvered arrows.
Oh, that's right. You have those. Oh no. Oh boy.
Yep. Sunspot's not happy about being bit.
Okay, that's fair.
All right, first one is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, yeah.
And then a 27.
Yeah.
That is 19 piercing damage with 2 silvered arrows.
Okay. So you fire the 2 arrows, and they impact into the werewolf, and the wounds just like hiss and sizzle as like steam comes off, and the werewolf like as it clutches at the arrows.
Stay down.
Solaris, it's your turn.
I look at Patience. Don't kill it.
It's cursed. I can remove it.
I think Solaris will hold, basically like move up to it, weapon in hand, ready to stab at it, but will hold the stabbing until Patience does something. If it doesn't go well what Patience is doing, I'm gonna stab it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but can't you just state I'm attacking non-lethally in 5th, and you just do the same damage. It's just they go to stable 0.
I could, but I think she would wait for you to do something to it.
Which is really funny when you're like an assassin rogue, and you're like, I non-lethally assassinate.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if I'm gonna stab it, I'm gonna stab it.
Yeah, I cut some arteries, but not like the main ones.
I
I
non-lethally slit their throat for over 100 damage,
Yeah, as you do.
I cut off its leg, but cauterized the wound so it won't bleed out.
Oh. All right, so Solaris, you're gonna hold back.
So I'm holding my dagger at the ready, and like my eyes are flicking from Patience back to this creature.
Okay. So on its turn, the werewolf is going to use its bonus action.
Oh no.
To let loose a gout of flame from its mouth.
Oh. Yeah.
So I need all of you to make me dex saving throws. Jamey, what the hell? And the mirror also.
I got a 6.
All right.
Can I use my inspiration?
Sure you can.
Okay.
I got a 12.
Okay. I got an 18 with my inspiration.
Oh my lord.
Is that not good?
No, actually, you're the only one who succeeded.
Yay! That means I
have
take
evasion.
nothing.
It's going to be halved anyway.
You and the Miro who had disadvantage because he got a 17.
Nice.
Oh lord. 6. So Sunspot, Kurayami, Patience are all going to take 16 fire damage.
Tiefling, so that helps.
Oh, that's true. Oh,
I have
that's a good
evasion,
point.
so evasion knocks that in half.
Nice. Yami, meanwhile, takes all the fire damage.
Yami, ah!
um,
All the flames that would have hurt Patience and Sunspot just jump onto Yami.
Wow, Yami, you're on fire.
Oh, why?
I'm pretty hot, aren't I?
That's lit.
So Solaris, you and the Miro are going to take half damage. So half of 16, 8.
Evasion. I take none.
Oh my god. The Miro goes, ah!
I hide behind the marrow and then jump back into view.
You throw some breading on him.
That was its bonus action.
That smells really good.
Regular action. I think it's going to...
I think it has to use its action to do that. The bonus action is casting the spell.
Action. It's bonus action. It says in the Potion of Fire Breathing, after drinking the potion, use a bonus action to exhale fire at a target within 30 feet.
Okay, I thought it was functioning like Dragon's Breath, because I remember Zeb used that a lot.
I know, I was surprised too when I read this. Let's see. Breathe fire. It is going to use its actual action to, I think, first of all, it's going to use a free action to rip the freaking arrows out of it. Does not like that. And it's going to go after Sunspot because he's, does not like this.
Does it move away from me?
It is. It's going to move away from you.
Do I stab it as it goes? Because I don't want it to go.
Just go for the Achilles tendon.
You might want to just do it.
I guess I'm going to try to not do it lethally because Patience he is our decisionist and his decision was that we shouldn't kill it. And I'm going to try to go in the hierarchy of the group here. So I stab it with regret. I rolled a 1.
Oh, that doesn't hit. So you try and stab it, and your dagger actually like deflects off its hide.
I'm standing there confused as it runs away from me. What?
And it is going to leap at you, Sunspot. I'm choking on chips here. Oh man.
Oh, I thought it was doing the scariest thing of all. It was going to jump on top of you and then cough on you.
COVID.
So it tries to bite at you, but you got terrible. So it like bites at you and misses. It's going to try and claw at you with the other one, which is going to be a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Not much damage. It's going to deal 5 slashing damage with its claws. The marrow is going to run out now it is burned and like move at half speed out of the building, headed towards the river shore, it looks like. So, Yami.
Dropkick?
Werewolf on. Werewolf on Sunspot.
I've played an armless character, and that was like their go-to move was dropkick.
Yami is going to use the Rotor of Return. Oh, actually, I'm going to use my Mantle of Command. So, Sunspot, if you want to use your reaction, you can take the attack action to make 1 attack.
Yeah, I'll take an attack.
Okay.
I mean, I can't shoot it because it's right in my face, but I'll punch it. I guess non-lethally punch it.
Okay.
The good thing about your hands being your weapons.
Yeah. Okay. 14. I think that hits.
Oh, that'll hit, yeah.
With my magic fist. 8 bludgeon damage.
Okay.
And I punch like where I already shot it with the silver arrow, just like hit the wound because I know that's gonna hurt.
It squeezes all 3 of its eyes, and it sort of says, "I saw that coming." So that is its turn and Yami's. Patience, where do your turn after that?
Okay, Yami took the brunt of that fire. All right.
Sure did.
Bonus action. She also heals 10. I just rolled exactly the same as I did last time. Wow.
Thank you, Patience.
And Patience runs up to the wolf man. And I put a hand on the back of his head and I cast Remove Curse.
Okay. So it just sort of like as it rears back, and its fur just sort of like pushes into its body grotesquely, and its arms just sort of crack back into human shapes. And Sunspot, now there's a naked man just sort of lying on top of you unconscious.
I get him off of you if I can on my turn.
What a compromising position we find you in, Sunspot. My.
I'm gonna
Someone
punch
special.
you next, Jamey.
Oh.
Oh, somebody asked
Whoa.
a very important question in chat. Is he hot?
That's a good question.
Roll for butt.
Ooh, I got an 8. So
Oh.
below average.
I mean, in his defense, he's been cursed with lycanthropy and it's stuck in a mirror.
So
Self-care hasn't been a thing.
So the only thing that changed was his removal of fur. Got it.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, he still has the long face. It's like, ah.
Is he actually? Is it funny that
It's like if you
he's
like
probably still
shave a
hairy?
dog.
Yeah, he's probably still like hairy as a person, but less hairy than as a werewolf.
Yeah.
When he's off, can I get my arrows destroyed, or can I salvage those?
I think he snapped them. When he
Aw.
That would make
Damn
sense.
it.
Sunspot, he broke your arrows.
Yeah, he also bit me.
What? Oh no! Can I investigate the wound?
Sure.
Okay.
There
I
is
pulled out
no
my arm.
There is no wound. It's already healed.
I'm gonna
A
roll a medicine
roll, I
check.
suppose.
I got a 13.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like it took a pretty big bite, and you.
Because he bit me, then he clawed me.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and then also Yami also yanked the werewolf off him.
Yeah,
so
while the werewolf had lockjaw on my arm, Yami
Yeah.
just ripped him off.
pretty
Mhm.
nasty bite. But Patience has sort of healed it over with his magic.
Gross.
Yeah, that's gonna maybe leave a scar.
Nice.
So he's completely unconscious, right? I guess
Yes.
I'll medicine check on the unconscious, naked, possibly hairy man. Nat 1. Yeah, he's hairy.
Yeah, he's hairy and there's some blood. Yeah.
You know what? I'll use one of my healing pools on him. He heals 5.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that will make him conscious or not,
The
though.
wound on his butt where Solaris stabbed him as he went away heals. He's
Does he
still
wake
conscious,
up?
though.
Oh, he's still unconscious. Oh boy. What do we do with this?
I think this would be a good spot for us to take a little breather.
Mm.
Maybe
suppose.
this guy will know some information about this place.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
I get the rope and tie him up, I guess.
Okay. So you guys are gonna take a rest, short rest, long rest? What do you
Probably
think?
short.
I'm fine with short rest.
Short rest is fine.
I mean, I took some damage, but
Just
I can
to
heal
let
that
you
up.
know, I just used the last of my healing stuff on him
All right.
until the rest
so-
is over.
You know, you guys want to hang out in the White Castle, or do you want to go back to the ship and like hang
The
out?
boat is right
We'll go
there.
to the boat.
Yeah. Let's make sure we get the fish, bring the
Don't
fish
forget the
back with
fish.
us.
Fish with us.
Now, do we want to stop and check out the pedestals on our way back, or do we want to do that later?
They're not
Let's
going
talk to
anywhere.
this guy first.
All right, that's fair.
Have a little fun when we come back. You know, the pedestals,
Oh,
bosses.
as we're going back, does his face match the human statue guy?
Ooh, that's a good question. Make me a perception roll.
Oh,
Hmm.
8.
Doesn't look like it. Just sort of looking at him.
Okay.
He looks uglier.
Okay, gotcha.
Wow, he's uglier than a statue.
They might have taken artistic liberties, but
Maybe.
Hmm.
It's a
I
hot
mean,
statue.
you always try to make them hotter in the portraits.
like the statue is like the JoJo version of him, you know.
True.
All right, let's go to the boat.
Okay. So you guys gonna go to the boat, hang out for a short rest.
Keep an eye on Sunspot. Make sure he doesn't start like using his back foot to scratch his ear or anything.
Funny enough, you do have a little scratch behind your ear.
By doing like the.
I believe there's a
I'm gonna use some hit dice just so everyone's aware.
Wow.
out of character. I'm pretty sure there's actually a sect of I already forgot what the moon deity is. I'm sorry.
Salune.
Salune. wood elf.
My goddess.
That are werewolves, but they're like good elven werewolves that
There
worship
are, in
her.
fact,
Mhm.
lycanthropes in
Yeah.
Salune's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
That's my goddess.
so. After an hour, I actually rolled a nat 20 for him to wake up. So he does, in fact, wake up, and he's kind of like, Who are you
Easy.
people?
Easy. Hi, Solaris.
Why have you
That's-
imprisoned me?
It's a precaution.
What
By
do
the
you
beast lord,
what
release me!
do you remember?
Do I remember?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean, I remember.
Like, what's the last thing before you woke up and found us all here that you remember?
I was hungry. So hungry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh,
I'm aware.
The tracks.
hurts. Oh, I can't even touch my head. I'm all roped up. My head hurts.
What's your name?
My name is Byron.
Hi, Byron.
Hi.
Are you a
Who are
lord?
you?
We
Solaris.
are
I'm not. Funny enough.
What? Okay, wait. What letter were we? Which
Weren't
team
we
were
like
we?
Z?
The
No, we're Y.
Oh,
Why?
we're
We're
Y.
Y. As
We-
in Y them.
We
It's the last Y, Yami. Yeah.
are the Y team of Acquisitions Incorporated.
Sunspot just goes.
Yami goes.
Are we getting you
Okay.
force now? Are we all doing like a?
Why?
He says, I don't know what that is. Release me if you know what's good for you.
See, we never know what's good for us.
Yeah,
so.
we're really bad about that whole thing.
If you agree to cooperate with us, we can get you food and clothes.
Stomach growls and he says, Oh, I am naked, aren't I? How did
You
that
are.
Where'd
So
my vest go?
Might have
I
been
might have-
destroyed.
That kind of got destroyed.
yeah.
What?
Well, you were trying to eat our friend Sunspot here, and well, things had to be done about that.
Oh yeah, just to be sure. Now that I think about it, I go over to Sunspot, and since we had our rest, I cast Remove Curse on you.
Oh.
Actually, Lesser
Aw.
Restoration doesn't matter. The same effect.
Aw, I wanted to see a
Heal.
Sunspot werewolf.
I was gonna be a
puppy.
furry.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Heal.
I go over to you, and I'm like, "Hey, do you want me to like make sure you don't turn into a werewolf?" He did bite you after all. I would ask.
Roll
I would
the
ask
dice.
first.
Roll the
Roll
dice.
the dice.
I kind of want to roll to see.
Roll
Because
the
out of character,
dice.
Jamey loves werewolves.
Ooh.
So like there's an internal anger going on.
Gotta be
There's
honest.
this
if,
theme song.
if you
Roll
do
the
turn into a
dice.
werewolf, I might have to smite you.
You
If you get out of
feel
control.
a voice. You feel an old man voice in your head say, "Come on, Sunspot, it won't be that bad, will it?"
Who
is that?
Me, your old buddy Hallister Blackcloak. Thought it'd be
What?
interesting.
Ugh, shut up, Hallister. Okay, roll.
I forgot he can do that because we're in Undermountain.
So Sunspot's gonna look and go. Let's just see what happens first. I rolled a 4.
Yes.
I
sure
flip a
we're fine.
coin, but I don't tell you why. And I just nod and I walk back.
Wow.
I mean, maybe it didn't take hold. We don't know. He just bit me.
Yeah,
Doesn't always work, I think.
yeah, sure. So,
I think that's where we'll end it for today.
Yes. Perfect.
So let's go around and have some plugs. Hey Jamey, maybe possibly a werewolf, maybe. What are you up to nowadays?
Staying at home, which is what everyone should be doing.
That's a good point.
Mhm.
And that's literally it. But also that means I have a lot more of a free schedule since I'm working at home. So if anybody wants a guest in any sort of game, hit me up. You can
Mhm.
DM me on my Twitter, and the handle is right there. So
Mhm.
convenient.
Yeah. Scott, what are you up to?
Well, there's no game tonight. We're actually going to be test gaming for a future campaign. because our Tranquil Sea one's going to be wrapping up. It's been going for like 2 years now. Everybody's level 20.
Nice.
They're going to be dealing with Zifu, the floating city with the aboleths.
Yeah.
And I'm very worried about them because even at 20th level, that is like a death sentence. Or I shouldn't even say death sentence. It's worse than death. Because aboleths. But when we finish that, we'll be running a dark matter campaign, which is like sci-fi, but more of like if magic evolved into tech, so magitech, but far future magitech. So it's a lot of Star Wars, a lot of Star Trek references in the Mage Hand Press supplement. But yeah, that'll be exciting. Yeah, if you like this show and any of the other shows that are hosted on this Twitch channel, you can see the playlist down below on YouTube for all of them. I know a lot of people got a lot of free time. If you wanted to catch up, now's the time, I guess.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, the good thing with our little Chaos Crew family here, we've done a crap ton of adventures. So some of them are kind of, there's an ongoing story, but if you want to jump in somewhere, you can do that.
Dragon Heist, and then Dungeons and the Bad Mage for a little bit. And
we did Rats of Waterdeep first, remember? And then
I guess that ties in, yeah.
Yami was on Dungeon Academy for a little bit. Then we did Dragon Heist. The first 3 levels of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. A little bit of Acquisitions Incorporated, like the first 3 chapters of that. And now this. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, since you mentioned Rats of Waterdeep, if you would like a D&D noir, like level 1 adventure that takes place in a city, that is like perfect.
And Jeanette, how about you? What do you got to plug?
Oh, me? I don't do that much. No. So, well, this Monday night at 7 p.m. on my channel, Uncanny_Adventures, we have another Call of Cthulhu adventure that's running. It's called Beneath the Burning Sun, set in the Old West. Yeah, it's one of the characters is trying to see if anybody in town is a weapons collector. They're looking for a Gatling gun. Yeah, there's reasons. There's been a kidnapping. There's been a bunch of people that they found dead. There's just a whole lot of craziness. There was a bank robbery. And it's Cthulhu. So, I mean, that's just normal stuff. Who knows what's next? And then on the off week, so that would be next week on Sundays, 4:30 p.m. Eastern time, I run Skull and Shackles as a D&D 5e adventure on my channel. Dylan might play in that. Dylan is, possibly one of the player characters. Mm-hmm. And they've captured a ship, and they actually get to do some plundering this coming session, so that'll be fun. And then on the off Tuesday, so that's another Call of Cthulhu adventure, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Shadows over Stillwater, another Old West game. This one more of a trying to track down a wanted killer. Found him. We're all ready to bring him back and get paid, and then people are having some issues, struggling with memory. The town sheriff forgot he was a sheriff and let him out of jail. There's just somebody tried to drop a rock on somebody from up on a cliff. It's a whole thing. Like, there's a lot going on right now. And at the end of our last session, the investigators were all sitting around a table trying to figure out this little smooth, funny looking stone, and it started to vibrate and glow. And
that's normal.
Yeah, that's perfectly normal.
It's a good sign in Call of Cthulhu when you find something magical.
Yeah,
when something glows in Call of Cthulhu, you're good.
It's great.
You won the game.
You're on the right track.
You beat Cthulhu.
It's true. So, and every other week I'm on Scotty's channel playing some Ghosts of Saltmarsh as a liminal monk. I have fun. I like the character. Scotty's a great DM. So, yeah, I'm doing that.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you can find me here on Saturdays at 3 p.m. Eastern time, as well as my Twitter down below. And I guess we'll see you next Saturday.
Yes, thank you.
Same bat place, same bat time.
Thank you, everyone, for the crazy hype train stuff.
For that madness that happened.
Goodness,
that was awesome.
Carried through the whole session with like the nat 20s and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And also, everybody stay inside.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You too.
All right. Bye, everybody.
All right, bye.